My furnace is probably being ridiculously loud right now. Why is my furnace on? It's April. Good morning. Welcome to the Cloth Diaper Podcast. Today we're doing another laundry conversation. So, as you may know, last month or however long ago now, I made the switch to 7th generation. And while I do love this detergent and it was working for me, I had a couple of recommendations to try EcoMax. And she suggested EcoMax because this is a Canadian-made detergent, which, if you know me, I love Canadian-made detergents. It is cheaper than this. So this little bottle, so this is 1.47 liters and it cost me 20 bucks. And this is 3 liters and it cost me 10. We're gonna try this EcoMax out this month, see how it does on detergents, and mostly sit down and have a conversation with you guys because I want you to know that switching detergents is not scary. That switching detergents is something you can do yourself, that you can problem solve yourself. And I want you to know that you don't have to use Tide. You don't have to believe what everybody else out there is saying. And if it works, it works. And what you can look out for when it doesn't work. So EcoMax is a Canadian-made natural laundry wash. It's a super natural-based detergent, and it's gonna be probably the same experience as the 7th generation. I had a lot of Canadians on the Cloth Diaper Podcast Instagram tell me that they love this when they saw me buy it at Superstore this week. First things first, make sure your laundry situation is empty, and then add your diapers. This week I mostly have kitchen towels. I was gone and my husband never did the kitchen towel laundry. But we also have a bag of diapers. Some of these are brand new. Ooh, why did I shake this? Okay, that was bad. This is very potent lavender, which may have been a bad idea. I just don't like scents. That said, Tide never once... I never once smelt Tide, guys. Never. We're just gonna add a toss in there. We'll see what happens. They do have some information about load size, HE, non-HE, and it's a good idea to start here and follow this graphic. Because this is how the detergent company knows that this detergent performs, and usually this is where I start. So today I have an HE machine. I am gonna do a small line in the first wash, which they're saying is 1 ounce, and a large line in the second wash, which they're saying is 2 ounces. When I finished this wash routine video, which you can wash, I ended up using about 1 ounce in the main pre-wash and 2 to 3 ounces in the main wash. So very similar, however, this is a concentrate and this isn't. So we'll see how it performs and I'll walk you through that. So, switch that. Okay, so the pre-wash is done. And like last time, the first thing I like to do with my pre-wash is smell it. Does it smell clean? Because if it doesn't smell clean, I mean... Okay, so it smells fairly clean. It doesn't look poopy in there. It doesn't smell still heavily of urine. So I'm going to go ahead with the main wash. So for the main wash, honestly, I can't figure out where the lines are. Toothbrush. Why is my toothbrush? Okay. So we're gonna just fill up to the bottom of the cup. Call it good. Toss it in there. I did use OxyClean when I was using 7th generation, but let's try it without and see if it needs it or not. I'm not of the belief to assume that I always need something. Alright, the main wash is now done. So we'll smell them, put them in the dryer, and I'll report back in a couple of weeks about how my EcoMax washing detergent routine is going, if I've made any twerks, how I think it works for me. If you're into numbers, I have a 180 on the hardness scale, so my water is just perfect for those fly around rumors about Tide that are not actually confirmed by anybody. So we'll see how this is doing. I'll update you with any tweaks if I've had any problems, and I'll see you again. Oh, I guess I should smell this laundry. So things smell very lavendery. more so than I kind of wanted.
Mommy.
I think next time I'm gonna have to make sure I pick up the unscented version if I find some. Guys, bad news. So my laundry is just drying and it smells a little musty. Musty is not good. Okay, I didn't want to move the camera, which is why I'm not chatting in my laundry room, but we did another EcoMax load and I have it here, and when I pulled it out of the dryer just now, it smelled like lavender. And I'm gonna take that as a win. So the EcoMax that I bought is lavender scented, and smelling like lavender is a lot better than smelling like poop. So I think we kind of figured it out. The problem that I'm having right now is that I used a lot of detergent to get to this clean. I used almost half a scoop, like I'm using the measuring scoop it comes with, in the pre-wash, and then a full overflowing scoop in the main wash, plus a dash of Oxy for the hard water concept here in Prince George. And that's a lot of detergent, and I know that the EcoMax bottle was cheaper, so the EcoMax was $10 for the bottle, which is 100 loads, and the 7th generation was $17, and I think the bottle says 87 loads, and the 7th generation is like half the size, but at the rate that I'm going through the EcoMax bottle, the 7th generation is a better buy because it really is a more concentrated formula, and I was using significantly less. Where here I'm almost using like a cup and a half out of like a real measuring cup to get my diapers to not smell like poop. So while I do love that it's a Canadian product, I love the price tag. I am not loving how liquidy it is, how much detergent I'm needing to use, and overall I think the cost per wash isn't gonna work out. I don't really know how to calculate the cost per wash. Maybe I could figure out how to do that, but I don't really want to either because everybody's wash routine situation is different, and my cost per wash is going to be totally different than yours. So that's where I'm at right now with this EcoMax. I'm a little bit conflicted about whether or not I want to continue to use it or not. Alright guys, so my verdict, I don't like it. I've stopped using it on my diapers, and the only reason I'm using it on my clothes is because I want to get rid of the bottle. I don't even like how it cleans my clothing, so I am just over it. I'm done. This is not a product that's working for me. But the one thing I want you to know, in case you came across this post because you googled, can I wash cloth diapers with EcoMax? The answer is yes. You can wash cloth diapers with anything, whether or not that's going to work for you based on your washing machine, based on your diapers, based on the water, based on the pee and poop concentration. That's an entirely different situation. There's a lot of steps that you can take to make sure that an eco-friendly detergent like this works best for you. You want to make sure that your diapers are really clean, so don't let there be too much lingering poop on your diapers if you're a lazy sprayer. Don't make sure that you're using natural fibers. So natural fibers tend to clean better with natural detergents, and you really do need a synthetic cleaner for a lot of synthetic blends. Not always, I'm just saying it's easier to clean synthetics with synthetics, and it's easier to clean natural with natural. The other thing you might find is that you really want to use hot water, and you want to make sure that you have a lot of solid agitation going on in your machine, because this kind of detergent isn't relying on a lot of enzymes to clean. It's really relying on good old school laundry mechanics and science. Not a fan, but it works for some people. What it did, the best way that I did get it clean was I was using up to this line for the pre-wash, and I was using a full cup, so overflowing in my main wash. So quite a bit. I was also using a dash of OxyClean to kind of kick it up a little bit, because I don't know where my OxyClean ramble is. I just really do find that it probably helps with the stain removal, oxygen, bleach thing that maybe I like. Anyways, I'd love to know your EcoMax stories in the comments below. Not because I want to scare away other parents, but because I think that it's important to share both success stories and non-success stories. I had a lot of people on Instagram tell me that they love EcoMax on their cloth diapers. So I know it can work for some parents. I just know it didn't work for me. And I hope that if this is something that you want to try, that you are cautious and you go through the steps and you problem solve. And if something goes awry, know that it's okay to admit that a detergent isn't the right choice for you for whatever factor. So until next time, bye.